Welcome back to the Quest for Treasure on the Quest for Details channel. We are at another lakeshore location, actually across the lake from where we've been before on a previous hunt, on a road that used to cross the valley before it was flooded out, and at some little public parks and stuff. We're going to see what we find. Maybe just pop tops and 70s by the lakeshore debris, possibly maybe home site just up out of the creek before it was flooded. You never know. Let's go a-wandering. Look at this. Okay, call it carnelian. Let me give you a close-up. Like a complete little nodule. Put that in the bag. And there's a really good sign. Look at that. Chunk of old pink glass. Oh. So I'm kind of doing the banks, and then can't go in the water here. It's a drinking reservoir, no swimming or anything, but it used to be swimming. So it actually stopped right around the time when silver ran out of the change. So you never know. Wow, look at that. That must have been a bad moment for him. Let's go ahead and dig it out. I think it's a cell phone. Yep. Somebody's cell phone. Their BlackBerry. That's where that slid to and stayed forever and ever and ever. What? Nobody else has been here. That's a Screaming 80. Right at the bottom of where anything heavy would stick. Fishing lure. There's actually two fishing lures, two spoons in the same spot. So it's an old daredevil. I don't know if it was a fish's hoard or a tackle box spill. It was officially a 3-spoon spill. I think because they were all the same color and in the same hole. That must have been a tackle box tipped over there. But yep, another daredevil spinny, just sitting there, good condition. I'm not sure if this is a tackle box spill or just a fish's hoard, but that's not my shovel crease. I think that might be part of the technique of the lure. But another one, and an old one, in relatively the same area. So we'll see how this goes. So yeah, looks like maybe, stuff gets kicked in at night, but these are all old, so that's pretty cool. It's part of the fun of it. A Len Thompson #1. Look at that, look at the paint on them. Classics. It's pretty awesome. Okay, we're in this cool little, used to have tables out here and stuff. They're not here anymore, but I think these big old 3 trees here kind of indicate an old house site maybe, but I haven't found a scrap of that. But we did just find an 83 10-cent piece. Okay, we're down here where people have probably always come out and swam. We got an 81 penny. Okay, we got a 81 trapped in this little clod here. Let's see what it is. Hey, it's a 77. Good sign, my birth year. Repeating pattern. Well, that feels like yellow aluminum. I don't know what it is. Let's see what the numbers are. Where did you go? You're right there. Okay. Huh. You'd think that there would be. I'm not believing it. It does kind of look golden though, huh? Be hard to tell. put it in the tester box. Well, this side's kicking my butt a little bit, but that's because I'm trying to stay true to digging everything. So we got 2,000 nickel. Wow. That's a relic from the 1990s. Crazy. I guess that's where people were parking at the end of the old road. That's solid brass. This is kind of cool. I forget what this stuff is called, but it's actually coming out of the clay here. It's washing out. I thought it was duck poop from far away, but you see it. It's this white. I forget what it is, but it's really cool. See, there's whole bunches of it. There's a whole layer of rodent out here. There's a whole bunch. We gotta go real quick here, so I'm just hunting some signals and seeing what's out here on the point just for kicks. I gotta go. There'll be a cleanup, and then all the rocks I found at the end of it, out here at the point. Look at these big, awesome clams everywhere. Those have definitely come in since this was flooded in the 50s and turned into a lake. But they're here now. Pretty cool. Raccoon food. It's a good thing to see. Thanks for coming with me on this one. Remember, you can like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you on the next one. Here's the cleanup on our little lakeshore hunt. A lot of garbage targets. Blackberry. Here's the card out of it. It was fried. 90s relics. These are our lead targets. You can see how diligent I was being. These are little 40s and lower 50s little lead signals. All the sinkers. A 2-ringer. I don't know what these are. It's definitely a bullet. I don't think it's super old. 2 dimes, US 10-cent pieces. These are 1-cent pennies. Solid copper ranging from 64 to 81. 70s in the middle, of course. 1 nickel modern 2000s. These are all zinc modern pennies. This is a sheet of lead, which is probably one of our oldest targets. And another big chunk of lead out of there. This feels like yellow aluminum. Thought that was cool. It had a little arrow on there, probably a fishing reel thing or something. Here's our ordered lures that were all in one pile. 2 daredevils and the Len Thompson. And that was pretty much it for that hunt. Had fun, prospected. There's about 50 times multiples, 50 times more than this out there on that shore. So we'll have to return and see if there's some rings or silver coins or anything dropped in there. But for a prospecting trip, you know, pretty good. There's targets there. So thanks for coming with me. Remember, you can like, share, subscribe, and comment. And hope to see you out there. Thanks for coming along on the quest for details. These are rocks that I brought home. Let me clean them up for you and give you some shots.